request. So you need to think not about identical nodes and how you uniformly distribute a load that you presume is consistent. Instead, think about capability-based routing. Think about how you route based on task complexity and the confidence that AI has in a particular problem space. Is AI going to have to burn a lot of tokens understanding the request? Is it complex? Well, you need to route it differently than if AI understands what's going on. It's a very low inference task. So again, we're changing the way we think. It's not about distributing massive consistent load evenly across a bunch of identical nodes. It's about understanding the differential capabilities of your nodes and making really, really smart choices about where you put the capabilities you have. Where do you burn the tokens with a smarter model? It's a new thing, right? We have to think about routing differently. We have to think about routing intelligently. There are people who are building agentic systems with reasoners just to solve this problem. Principle number 5 is binary health state. So we're used to system up, system down. Again, I want to call out for you that it is not that simple in an agentic system. You can have system up, system down, and you can have a lot of complex states in between when you have a multi-agentic system. I talked earlier about the idea that you can have a fail-fast design that gets to intelligent failure detection and how you have to understand reasoning quality. This is sort of the next level of that. In this case, it's a multi-agent system, and you have to understand that the system can be up and partially functioning. The system can be up and not functioning. The system can be up and some of the handshakes between the agents aren't working, but you still can get most of the functionality there, but maybe there's degraded intelligence. What I'm saying is that you've moved from a black and white world to a world where there are lots and lots of shades of gray, maybe 50 shades of gray, and you have to figure out what to do with measurement, with quality, with system health when it's that complex. And the more agents you add to the system, the more complex it is to measure system health. And so you are the one that has to track the outputs coming through, the quality of those outputs, understand enough of the audit trace to understand where the agents are breaking handshakes or where the agent reasoning traces aren't working well, or where there's degradation in outputs, or maybe where there's a context drift somewhere to pin down what's going on. It is a much higher bar for auditability than it used to be. The last principle I want to call out is input validation. So before you validated once, right? If you were doing inputs, it was like, we need to validate at the gateway, it goes into the microservice, and we're done. So far, so good. These days, it's not the same. These days, you have to validate throughout the conversation state. You have continuous validation. You have to understand